Hi, this is Thunder E from Booredatwork.com, and today we'll be doing a review of the Kindle Fire HD. This is the 7-inch Kindle Fire. It's a 16GB version, so it retails for $200. It's got dual speakers, and we've already opened this up, so this is not an unboxing. I'm just going to show you what the box looks like quickly. And Kindle only provides you with a USB cable, no wall charger. You have to buy that yourself. So, but it uses a micro USB cable, so I'm sure you have a bunch of those at home. So here is our Kindle Fire HD. Now this is the 7-inch Kindle Fire. As you can see, it's smaller, and actually it's also lighter than its previous version. You've got a front-facing camera now, so if you have Skype, you can make Skype calls with it. In terms of styling, it's got dual speakers. I'll show you at the back here. It's got this nice soft matte finish, dual speakers on the side, says Kindle. You do have, of course, your power and your volume rockers here on the right side with the headphone jack there. And at the bottom, you have your mini HDMI outs and, of course, micro USB. So you have those connected ports. There are no ports for micro SD card, but you're given more storage, 16GB of inbuilt storage here. And you've also got cloud storage with Amazon. So let's turn this on. Power button there. So the first thing you notice with the Kindle Fire is there are ads. They actually ads on your Kindle Fire. You can opt out of it, and some people will complain, but I actually like the ads that they have there. They only appear on your lock screen, and some of them are trailers, some of them are books, some of them are things you can buy off the Amazon store, but they actually are nice to have something, you know, that changes, especially trailers. I do like to see some of the different trailers that pop up, so it's a nice addition there. So we slide it open, and we'll head to the homepage here first. So here is your Kindle Fire homepage. You can see you have all your applications. I'm putting it in landscape mode. I can go into portrait mode here, and just showing you some of the things. You do have the ability to scroll through all your recent apps. On the bottom, customers have also bought, so basically recent suggestions, if you will. No longer the 3-shelf or 4-shelf floor that you have with the Kindle Fire. What you do have is this search on the top, and you do have all your categories on the very top. So you have your shop, your games, apps, books, music, videos. I'm actually going to put it back in landscape mode, I prefer it that way. Newsstand, audiobooks, photos, web, and documents. Now, when you sign into your Kindle Fire, you'll be prompted to actually sign into either your Facebook or Twitter accounts. What that does is allows Kindle to actually import photos from your Facebook and also tweets and things from your Twitter. You can actually use Twitter or Facebook, but it can import things from those different accounts for you. To use Twitter or Facebook, you still have to download the Facebook app, as I have here, and move on to that. But as I mentioned, I'm going to photos here. Now, these are photos from Facebook page, Booredatwork Facebook page. And you can see it's imported the photos. They're stored in the cloud, not on the device, so you can actually access your Facebook photos directly on your Kindle Fire. Now, you do have ability to open up the notification bar, which you still have the same there. I have Skype installed. You can see the 2 applications there. And of course, I have the ability to lock, volume, change the brightness, wireless, sync, and more. Of course, more takes me to more settings where I can do remote wipe, keyboard change, device, legal notice, and so on and so forth. So even if I go to device, this now I believe is running Android 4.0. Amazon doesn't state what the Kindle runs in terms of Android operating system, but this runs much smoother than previous Kindle versions, and the indication that this is actually running Android 4.0. Now you can install applications directly from your device, from your hard drive in the device. So that's something good that Kindle allows here. So if you look into applications, you can see here, these are the applications. Actually, most of these applications were already placed on your Kindle. You have the email app, you have your ESPN app, you also have the Silk browser, and you can download more and more applications here. In terms of mapping system, Amazon uses Nokia Maps. This is the only maps you can find. And if I do a search for a location, let's do Fenway, and we'll just type in Fenway, and it shows you a bunch of locations. Actually shows us Fenway here, and We can see, we can do directions. It doesn't do turn-by-turn directions, but it will give you directions to a location. So you do have Nokia Maps here, and you have a mapping system that works in you. I believe you can also do offline directions with this, which is actually pretty nice. So let's head back. Now the whole thing about the Kindle experience is that you're inundated with Amazon services. And like the first Kindle Fire, the Kindle Fire HD actually works very well. It's a very simple, very basic tablet that allows you to feast on a lot of entertainment features very well. So, you know, I can access Flipboard, I can check my email. The email app is actually pretty nice. I can swap between the several emails if I choose to. So overall, it's a very good experience, and it's a very clean and simple experience for, you know, the intro tablet user. Now, in terms of apps in the App Store, not as much as you have in the Android App Store, but these still use Android application. The one downside I would say with the Kindle Fire is that even though this is running a dual-core processor, it feels a little slow, not because of the RAM. I think the processor is slightly underclocked. That's just my impressions from use of the Kindle Fire. It's still much faster than the original Kindle Fire, but the Kindle Fire HD seems just a little slower, maybe because it's a dual-core processor, and compared to most tablets are running quad-core processors now. And of course, this has a huge Android overlay on top of your original Android operating system. I've also noticed some touchscreen sensitivity issues where I've had to, you know, click on an icon twice, you know, before it opens. So there's a couple of things that, you know, especially with the touchscreen sensitivity, can be fixed by Amazon. But overall, I like the experience, especially for viewing content. This is a consumption tool, and priced at $200. I think this is actually a great price for a tablet. If you're looking for something, you know, you want to take with you on the road to actually watch movies, access more content and videos, music, and also access your own personal content, I think the Kindle Fire works well. It's priced right at $200. The form factor of the 7-inch actually fits very well in your hand, so you can actually use one hand, and like Apple says, use your finger and swipe up and down. But you know, anyway, that was a bad joke. But it works well. You do have the front-facing camera with Skype, so you can now Skype on the road. And like I said, it's a very, very smooth, simple experience, and I really like it. I just wish they had space for expandable memory. I think Amazon needs to get with that program there and give users the ability to use a micro SD card to expand their storage solutions instead of just using cloud as the other storage option. But overall, I think the Kindle Fire HD works well. I think if you're looking for a tablet on the cheap, I think this works well, and this competes very well against the Nexus 7. Granted, Nexus 7 is a more powerful tablet, but Amazon has a bunch of services that combined with the tablet here that I think proves that this will go a long way in the long run. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions or any comments about the Kindle Fire HD, let us know. Don't forget to subscribe to all our pages on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. It's all Booredatwork with 2 O's. So this is Thunder E saying thank you, and always enjoy entertainment.